Hey everybody, it's Sam here at Ravens Keep Forge, and I've gotten a couple questions, and I figured this would be just a great way to kind of explain to everybody what to do with your Forge Bling, right? So you get a piece, say for instance like our Insight pendant that we did over a batch forging, and it's tempered and it's not treated, right? So it's naked. So we got to make sure we put something on it to kind of protect it. So you've got some options, and I want to talk about those, and you do what you think is best for you. Um, so the first thing you can do is you can put some just good old-fashioned oil, okay? It's olive oil, you can use canola oil, you can use corn oil, you can use sesame, whatever you got. You just want to put you a light little dose, on there, kind of make sure it's good and covered, then just wipe it down, okay? Because what you're doing is you're just kind of creating a little bit of a barrier, right? A lot of folks that will wear it over a period of time, your body's natural oils will keep it protected that way. But it's always good to have a little extra on there. Another way to do it is you could always do like some clear nail polish. A lot of people will use that as an option. I know for the hair ones that I make, I put spray enamel on them. Because I figured you probably didn't want just regular old metal that might rust getting in your hair. Speaking of rusting, oh wait, one more. You can also use tribute oil. If you have more of a magical piece that you've kind of connected or activated, you may want to do what I call tribute oil. And I talk about this more about it in my book, but it's special oil that you've infused with some herbs or crystals or whatever you want, whatever works best for you, that you use specifically in tribute to your metal. Okay, so you've got that option too. And just so you know, we'll have some of that available down the road, probably next month. My beloved's making some, so stay tuned. You're hearing it here first. All right, so what happens, speaking of rust, what happens if you get some rust on it, right? Because it's steel. It's in its nature to rust. That's what steel does. So you have a couple options. It's not hard. Don't panic, right? Please don't panic. You haven't ruined it. It's what it does. One thing you can do is take some very fine sandpaper, okay, and then just lightly rub over it and rub the rust off, and then coat it with with some oil or something to coat over it. Another option, because a lot of people may not have sandpaper, is an emery board, or you can use a nail file, something like that, and just kind of rub over it, and that'll take the rust off. Because chances are you're going to get it wet at some point, right? Or you're going to have it on and it's going to sweat, and you've got salt that comes out in your sweat. Or those of you who live close to a beach, you've got the salty air. Rust happens, right? So just kind of keep an eye on it, keep it coated when you take it off. Especially if if it's a magical piece, give it its tribute, okay? Keep it protected, keep it honored, and you're not going to have any problem for years. These are legacy pieces that I create, so you're not going to have any problem with them at all, right? I hope that helps you. Hope that answers some questions. Hope that gives you some guidance. As always, I appreciate it. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. Bye, y'all.